Hello, and welcome to another update video on XRP. So we see that XRP is struggling up here. We're still holding above our signal line, above our structural support line at $2.65. This is, by the way, the daily chart for XRP. So we're still holding above this swing high there from May. But there is short-term no strength. Okay, so XRP, while it's holding support, and this support line is very, very relevant, and it continues to be, there is no short-term upside momentum, no motivation visible that the bulls want to drive the price higher in any way. So we're going to take a look at that on the smaller time frame in a minute. But I will show you a scenario in which the market could grind higher, from this swing low here in September. This would be a wave 4 low, but honestly, it's getting very, very extended and protracted. The bulls really need to show up now to keep this yellow scenario alive. We're now at that transition point where yellow is getting less likely and the white count is getting more likely. But it shouldn't be a surprise. This white scenario has been on the chart for a long time, and it also tells you about the support area here, between $2.65 and $2.21. The important point I've tried to make over recent weeks is that without any 5-wave move up from one of the recent lows, there is no confirmation that the bulls have started to take the lead. Without a break above $3.40, there is no sign of an upside breakout, and everything that happens here in the range is really just noise. And a break below the red line will, shift the focus from an impulsive structure to the upside, which is the strongest trend, to a more bearish version, or at least a more difficult version of a structure. In this case, it would be the white scenario, in which we are dealing then, instead of an impulse, with a so-called diagonal structure. So this third wave would unfold as an A, B, C structure, and we have to give it a little bit more room, a little bit more space to the downside. And if we look at the XRP short-term chart, then you can see that we are really just in this range. We're holding above $2.65, but again, there is no sign that the bulls have started to take the lead. In yesterday's update, I shared with you that this bounce to the upside from the Monday low, the 22nd of September, ended as a 3-wave move. So again, the market was not able to give us a 5-wave move up. Now, because we're still holding that $2.65 level, in the yellow scenario, we might see an ABC structure, but whatever that is, right? There is no way, I'm not gonna put any kind of projections on here other than an immediate target area in case we get some upside momentum from here. So it would be this blue zone that we can watch, which we might even need to adjust slightly, but it's based on the idea that, hey, maybe this move up is an A wave and maybe we get a C wave up. $2.99 could be a target, but don't think that's actually a let's say something where the market would tell us it wants to do that. It's not, because we don't have a 5-wave move up. I just have to show you, what would be the next resistances. To the downside, if we break below $2.65, the market will likely follow here the pathway into the lower support area, and that remains likely, especially if we break below $2.65, that would be further confirmed. So keep an eye here on the relevant levels. Overall, no real change here to previous updates. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.